Honorine squeezing here. Today we're going to be making soya. This is how the meat is going to look like. When you go to get meat, make sure you buy the brisket. That is the best meat for soya. Mind you, this meat is very fatty. In Canada, category AAA is the best meat, highest category for meat. The meat were then cut down to 1 inch per piece, but I think the 1 inch per piece was still very thick for me, so I'm gonna cut them in smaller section. The brisket is very fatty, so you're going to see a lot of fat. Please don't say, they have cheated me. No, that's how the brisket comes, with a lot of fat, and just buy it that way. So this is me cutting down the meat to 1/2 inch per piece, and the reason is because it will reduce the cook time, and when you reduce cook time for your soya, it's gonna allow it to be very juicy. But if you leave them in thicker chunks, it would take a longer cook time, and by the end of the roasting process, all the juice would have gone and you'll be eating chaff. So here I'm marinating my meat, and I'm adding my seasoning cube and salt. Mind you, you don't have to do a lot when it comes to soya. If you would marinate your meat and let it stay overnight in the fridge, please do not add a lot of sodium. Do it lightly. But if you are marinating your meat to do the soya like the same day after 2 or 3 hours, do instant marination, which just means that you are going to add a little bit more of the sodium that you're going to be using. So right here, I'm adding my soya spice. This one I did not make myself. I got from a friend who sells stuff, and you can buy whatever soya spice you find in African store. The truth is, some are better than others. Normally, my mother-in-law is going to source it from me in Cameroon, but what I have is now finished. So I had to go get it over the counter from a friend who sells. So this is me. I've added my soya spice. We commonly call it in Cameroon can. I am mixing the meat. See, mix with your might. Mix with all your power. I said mix vigorously. Remember, after you washed and strained this meat, you did not add anything. So it is imperative that you mix it very well for the seasoning to go through it. Okay, so once you're done, you let it sit in the fridge overnight, or after a couple of hours, you get down to roasting. The trick with roasting soya is to flip the meat or turn the meat. Every 30 to 40 seconds, turn the meat. It will not get burnt. It would roast beautifully. So this is me after my grilling. Roasting. I'm slicing my meat. You can see how juicy this meat is. It is very nice, very tender, very juicy. It's not burnt, as you can see. So continue to flip when you're roasting. Make sure you flip over and over. And yep, so this is the end result. Please stay tuned, watch, share, like my videos, comment. I'm on Facebook with the same name, Honorine Squeezing. I love you all, and until next time, stay blessed. Mwah.